Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to a brand new trailer reaction for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. My name's Fidget. You've not seen one of these before. That's probably because they're not subscribed yet. Ring notification bell so you don't miss out when I go live and do these reactions very often whenever they come out. Go do that. Today, we are 15 minutes out from the newest trailer. I am excited to see what we got. I have... For any of you that keep up with me regularly, either via the podcast or via my live streams, will know that I wasn't too impressed with the last bit of news and content we got from the Pokemon Company, which was the Pokemon Ecological Society video. That wasn't, it just, there was lots of flaws with it that I saw. I don't think the animation between... In fact, a lot of it came down to the animation between Seviper and Zangoose. I don't think... Like, I love the idea that they would be fighting in the wild, but I don't think it looked good enough. I don't think there was enough textures and stuff there. We have, however, since then got the official release of Wiglet, which I do want to watch through with you guys right now if we can. But first off, welcome in Phoenix, welcome in SM51, welcome in Lewis, Mood of Terror. Good to see you, Player Zero. Thank you very much for popping in. We appreciate you. Marissa and Phoenix, how are we all doing? Oh, and Samurot's up in here, How are we all doing today? We got, as I say, about 15 minutes. So I'm going to very quickly share my views on this. Let's pause the music, bring up Wiggly Boy. So, beautiful music. Here's maybe one of my issues, is Diglett is hardly an inspired design anyway. So I kind of wish they'd done, if they're going to do these like convergent evolutions, this is one thing I want to say as well. There is really gorgeous texture on that Bonsly. Really gorgeous texture on that Bonsly. Which leads me to believe that it is like we were stating in a stream earlier on this week, that the textures are going to be noticeable really close up, and then the further you get away, the less detail there's going to be. Which is cool that it's there, is a shame that you're practically never going to see it. But as I say, Diglett is just not... It's not the best design ever anyway. So to have it be the first convergent evolution we see, kinda... it's just rough. Welcome in, Rocky. Plus, there was... So, me and Lewis were talking about this as well. Where are you? This little mound at the bottom of it, this doesn't move. So, it will just pivot on its axis. It will rotate 90 degrees. It, like, squashes and stretches, but it just rotates 90 degrees instead of, like, the mound of earth shuffling beneath the eel. Which is not... just not ideal. I mean, this you kind of get away with it a little bit more because it's all lumped up in the one direction. Like, not one direction, but it's all lumped up in a circle around the Diglett. Whereas with Wiglet, there's kind of a front point to it, so it's more noticeable. Anyway, that's just some things I wanted to say about Alolan Diglett. Not Alolan Diglett. Not Diglett at all. Wiglet. That's just some of the things I wanted to say about Wiglet real quick, because that was the last bit of information we got. Can I pull up... Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's pull up the video from the Ecological Society. Have we got time? Video does take a little while to get through. I'll give it a rest. If it's Evo as Wig Trio, people will throw desks. Oh, mate, I sincerely hope that they don't. Part of me feels like it's just going to be a solo Pokemon. I don't know why I have that impression, but I really feel like it's just going to be a Pokemon on its own and have no evolution. I'll have to leave in an hour. That's fine. This will not be the longest stream. You have an interview. Oh, an internship interview. Best of luck to you, buddy. This isn't going to be the longest stream. We're going to do our standard live reaction, followed by an analysis of whatever is on the video and on the website. But I am then recording the podcast at 4 o'clock because we usually record it on Wednesdays, but we knew that this was coming out today, so we delayed it a day. So I've got to record the podcast and then edit the podcast all today and get that out for you tomorrow. I love the concept. I don't like Wiglet itself. And that's it. It's one of those things where it's a cool concept, but poor execution. And that seems to be something I've said more and more and more when it comes to Pokemon. Which is a shame. Which is a real shame. By the way, if you've not done this already, please do consider hitting that like button. It really does help us out more than you possibly imagine. I'm going to mute up real quick just so I can blow my schnoz. And there we are. And now my voice is sexier than it was before. I suppose they are testing the convergence idea so they can make better ones in future. Ish. The thing is, Wiglet is not going to be our only convergent Pokemon in this game. So I just don't know if that's the one I would have released first. It was so loud you heard it while I was muted. Well, that does happen from time to time. Also, Rocky, I hope you get... Just read that comment. I hope you get better soon, buddy. I really do. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. We're going to go here. We're going to go to YouTube. We're going to go to Goldenrod Podcast because that's the only one I know that 100% has the link. I think we got a minute. The Wiglet video. Where are we? Link in descriptions. All right. See, I'm kind of surprised this is still up, if I'm honest. Let's go back to screen share. He says it's still up. There you go, it is working. See, there's no skipping through this or anything. So I just want to get to the one bit at the very beginning of this. Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh yeah, you made me watch this. I love that. It's Jack's assistant. It was a weird format. I agree, it's a weird format. I'm really annoyed that the site didn't have English translations and was only released in Japan. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Right, this is it. So you can see like Psyduck and Marill swimming around. That's kind of cool. But this... Okay, so it does turn around there. And Zangoose... Oh, it doesn't retract. It like folds them up. This is the line that wound me up the most. Oh, watch out! It's narrowly dodging. It's not. It's not at all. Is there? Oh, I suppose you can see the scales. I suppose you can see the scales very, very briefly. You can see it just in the highlights. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Perhaps I was wrong then. I mean, this is one of the things with that format is I wasn't able to go back and rewatch stuff because it takes forever to get into it. Not much of a fight, but it's getting there. I don't know, because you compare it to Legends Arceus. That's the other thing, right? So we go YouTube. Oh, God, Bing. Go YouTube. Legends Arceus trailer. Are you going to show me the fight? Where's the one with the fight with Lucario? Shh. There's the fight with Lucario in it. Can I see a fight at all? No? No? Okay. Is this one?
To weaken the opponent. Option. Not every Pokemon is so easy to catch. In such an event, one option is to challenge them to a battle.
See, look, this is what I mean. That looks like a battle. What we just saw doesn't. And it upsets me that we've gone backwards. Like, we had it. It was there. We could see it. We had our hands on it. And it's almost like Pokemon have gone, yeah, but no. No. Put that away. You don't actually need the Pokemon to make contact with each other. And in the Scarlet and Violet trailer we've seen, which one am I looking for? The choose your path one? Seek your treasure. Oh my God.
Problems can cause more problems.
Shh. You don't need to see this. In the Scarlet and Violet trailer we've seen, where they do the, oh God, words are failing me. That's really bad. They do, here we go. I'll just show you. Showing you is easier. All right, this. So they do the wild Pokemon encounters, or the auto battles, and you have this kind of animation going off, where they're not touching each other, but it at least implies there's a fight going on. It just surprises me why they didn't even include something like that. Maybe I'd be less critical of that trailer, or that reveal footage, if it had something in it. Arceus fights are pretty legit. There's pandemic in the Pokemon world too. They've been told to keep their distance. I find it funny that in that PLA video, they decided to use a move on a Pokemon where the animations don't match up. Swing the tail and bite your opponent. Well, that's fair because, I mean, the way they do it is they'll have, for each Pokemon, they have a static... sort of static animation, a damaged animation, a fainting animation, a special attacking animation, a physical attacking animation, and in Legends Arceus you had a sitting animation, a standing animation, and a sleeping animation. So when you're trying to do that for all the Pokemon there are, it's a lot of work. I can understand there was an idea that, like, you know, you should have the special attacking animation and then move the asset. So, for instance, if a Blastoise uses Hydro Pump, okay, usually it like comes out the mouth because that's just where the animation is set. It would be cool if they could go, well, we want this animation, but we want it to come out at the guns, and we want that to be tied together. It's a cool idea. I'm not sure how easy it would be to implement. They seem to prefer animations that imply contact instead of hitting. It may not look great or require a lot of work. Okay. Yeah, the Arceus fights were some of the best we've seen so far. Also, trailer? Yeah, let's freaking go!
Right, everyone.
Whoop.
All right, everyone. It's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Are you ready? You'll get to catch Pokemon, raise them,
Nice.
and battle them.
Love evolving in the
Embark on an
overworld.
adventure where the familiar charms of the Pokemon series evolve into a new experience. As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt.
Yep.
And you'll search this vast world for a precious treasure of your very own. But hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy. A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldea.
Oh, okay.
Now, let the adventures begin.
Oh, we're just getting live footage now. We're just getting game footage.
This trainer is battling a Pokemon called Lechonk. Lechonk is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
Okay. Yeah, again, the
Oh, look! Quaxly terastalized.
fighting animation's not looking the best.
Terastalizing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldea region, but all Pokemon can do it. It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Terra type.
I'm glad that animation doesn't take forever.
What's that over there?
Okay.
Is that a glowing Pokemon? It seems to be a Jigglypuff. But why is it shining so bright? Better approach it slowly and start a battle.
Okay, so no overworld
Whoa,
stuff.
It terastalized. Looks like this Jigglypuff has the water type for its Terra type.
Oh,
Apparently,
interesting.
These sparkly wild Pokemon will terastalize in battle.
That because they implied before that you were only going to meet Terastal Pokemon within the raid dens. So apparently that's not the case. UI is still terrible. I agree. I'm not a fan of it.
Seems pretty tough, but Quaxly's strong too.
But again, they nailed it in
Enough
Legends
damage to a
Arceus.
Wild Terra Pokemon causes its terastalization to come undone.
Wait, what does?
Now, throw a Pokeball.
Crit cap.
Nice. The wild Jigglypuff was caught. Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff,
Okay, that's a nice
have
looking
Terra type
Pokedex.
completely different from their regular type. Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types as its Terra type.
Nice, good confirmation.
What's this? Quaxly's out there in the world, charging straight toward that Litleo. Looks like Quaxly battled
Litleo
Litleo on its
Tuft.
own and won. That's because the trainer gave Quaxly the Let's Go command. Using Let's Go will send your lead Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
Fair.
If a
I don't like the fact
Pokemon
that
gets
Litleos
sent
are
out
just
for an
standing
item,
there.
It'll go pick it up, just like Quaxly here. What a useful command for searching your surroundings. These Pokemon are so helpful, giving their all for their partner.
I will say the wild looks
Next,
big,
The trainer opens his map to see
but
where he wants
there's
to
not
go.
a lot going on at the moment.
You can set a place as your destination to keep yourself on track as you go. Then we
Right.
can hop atop the legendary Pokemon Miraidon and get going. And what have we here? It's a base belonging to Team Star, the school troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean adventures, will unfold in bases like this one.
I'm still waiting to see
Time to
why
face
we get the
Team
legendary
Star.
so early.
Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base. That takes some guts. But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around, and they keep sending out
Okay,
Pokemon.
so you can
They just won't
send
quit
out
blocking the way.
multiple
We'll
Pokemon,
need to use Let's Go to defeat Team Star's Pokemon.
which is a shame because I thought it
Here
implied
we
in the
go.
trailer
All the grunts have been defeated at last. But wait,
that you were going to do this
is that some
multiplayer.
kind of tricked out car? It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss of Team Star's fire crew. She's obviously tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss.
Music slaps.
Time for these trained up Pokemon to battle.
That's something Pokemon has got right
You'll
over and
have to
over and
wait
over
for
again.
your own adventure to see how a battle like this plays out. Now, let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going? Aha! She's using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
What?
The TM machine lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat or catch them.
Oh. Okay.
Now, where will she go next?
Okay.
Seems to be a desert-like area under a blazing sun. Just
That'd be
looking
cool.
at it is enough to make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some help. To give Arvin a hand, the trainer's headed to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the path of legend,
Okay.
a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica. There it is.
Got a video about that, by the way.
Gigantic
Check it out.
Pokemon. Time to battle. Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind. The move our trainer
Oh, wow. That
offered
does more
from
damage than I
earlier.
thought it was going
Icy
to.
Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed stat.
That does way more damage than I thought it was going
Grass
to.
type. This is Terrablast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type when the user is terastalized. It ought to be handy for a Pokemon with a Terra type different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly got somewhere else to be. Wait,
Okay.
what's our trainer doing now of all times?
Here you go. Here's a new
Taking
Pokemon for
little
you.
break from adventuring to trade Pokemon with a friend. And over here, her trade partner has received Girafarig. Seems like she immediately added Girafarig to her team, and she's gonna let it run around in the field and train up for some battles.
What? Girafarig is evolving? My!
Oh, could Girafarig be evolving? Hang on, did its tail become its head? Or is its head wearing its tail? What an unexpected evolution! Seems like Girafarig has evolved into Farigiraf. In the Paldea region's
Really?
Pokédex, you can see photos of Pokemon as well as information about them, so you can get to know them even better. Let's check out
Farigiraf.
the town of Artisan next. It looks like one
Oh!
Now
That
the
frame
trained
rate!
Pokemon have gotten stronger, it seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road, the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank.
Oh,
Nemo,
that was rough.
The battle-loving trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll first have to pass the gym test at their gym. Better get started right
Yep.
away. All right, that's the gym test passed. Time to battle
It
the
was
gym
that
leader.
easy.
Here
Daddy.
comes Gracias, the grass-type gym leader, with a striking entry.
Yeah. And then Sudowoodo becomes a grass type to become truly Wudo. Which is a great line, and I love it great dearly.
Whoa! Sudowoodo terastalized and became a grass type. Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one?
You gonna tell me what Trailblaze is?
Aha!
Nope.
She's gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon terastalize.
Okay. Became a flying type.
Fido became a flying type. That should give it an edge against this grass-type Sudowoodo. No matter who or what you're up against, with some smart terastalizing, you'll have nothing to fear.
Yeah, it's a cool
I can't wait to see
concept.
how battles will unfold between terastalized Pokemon.
Okay,
This
so you can
trainer's
change your
heading
clothes.
into a hair salon to spice things up. Wow, look at all these options. How are you supposed to choose?
Wait, hang on. I think that was a male character that walked in.
Huh. I kind of want to try that hairstyle too.
Yeah!
And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here, too. I feel like I could spend all day on this.
Oh, actually, this does look pretty good.
And while you're trying out all sorts of styles, you can whip out the camera app and go snap, snap, snap. Looks like this trainer found the perfect style. Line up a good shot and snap. Now they've updated their profile picture.
Okay, fair enough.
Looking back on photos you've taken of scenic vistas or memorable moments with beloved Pokemon is just one more way to enjoy your adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's picnic time.
Okay, so
Pokemon.
picnics rather than camping.
When Pokemon have gotten dirty from a long journey, a nice scrub and shower gets them all clean. Looks like it feels nice, too.
Fair.
Before having lunch, Pokemon can get out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much fun they're having. Oh wow, could this be a Pokemon egg? Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for, sandwich time!
Let's go!
This trainer came prepared with plenty of ingredients they bought in town.
Ah!
Deciding which sandwich to make.
This explains
This
the
one may be a little overstuffed. It might not go
sandwiches
together.
in the reveal trailer.
Just
It was saying they wanted cooking, Mama.
Finish it off with a pick. Done. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone.
That looked a little bit. Ugh.
Eating sandwiches can give you benefits, like making certain types of Pokemon easier to catch, or making your Pokemon gain more experience points.
Okay.
Time for a group photo with these satisfied Pokemon.
So similar to the
We'll
eating
go
you
next.
have at the start
Oh,
of like a
looks
Monster
more of
Hunter
our
adventure.
trainer friends have shown up.
You eat to get
All
boosts.
right, they're gonna take on a Terra Raid battle. Can these trainers work together to defeat the
Software
Terra
update
Pokemon before
required.
time runs out?
Wow.
Their
Day one
opponent is
updates,
a
people.
Chansey that's terastallized into a ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up?
No, I was going to say, this is all supposed to happen in real time, isn't it? And yet...
It's really powerful. These trainers better stay determined, band together, and strike back.
Is the Drifloon doing anything? Driflim? Oh, you were the same.
If your
So what,
Pokemon
you choose
gets
your move
knocked out
once?
In a Terra Raid battle, don't worry. It can recover and rejoin the fray.
Can you change your move?
Hang in there, Sableye. Along with using your Pokemon's moves, you also have the option to support your allies by cheering. It's all
Okay.
about teamwork.
Theoretically, yes.
Watch how the battle's going and decide how you'll handle the fight and work with your fellow trainers. Almost there. Keep it up.
Poor Sableye. Right, so you only lose if you run out of time,
Wow,
not if you
that was
die a bunch.
Beautiful Terra Raid battle victory. And with it comes the chance to catch this Terra Pokemon.
That's a new
When
Pokeball!
you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends
What is that?
and Pokemon shine even brighter.
What is that? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
All right. That Chansey Terra type is now part of the team.
I didn't think that had a
So,
blue
what'd you
rim.
think? While you were getting a look at these four trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure? Encounters with Titan Pokemon? Face-offs with Team Star? Taking on gyms? There's plenty more to be said about all these things. Of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the
Yep.
Paldea region. Which
A glimpse at
Pokemon
the
will
stuff
you
we've
choose?
already
Who
seen.
will you meet? What sort of exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner. May they shine bright.
Okay. So, weirdly enough, no, what are you doing? Stop! I kind of feel like we got Farafigiraf. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that thing's name. Fragarath? Fragarath. Giraffe Riggs Evolution we got. We got a little bit more. I like the Pokedex. I will say I like the Pokedex. That's straight up something I enjoy. We didn't really This is cool, the TM creation. That's very cool. Rather than just like paying watts for it, you have to go and grind on Pokemon to get different items from them. I guess this is like their modern day crafting system. Which is interesting because I think I prefer the crafting in Legends Arceus because it allows you to use it, you know, in game. But this is designed so that once you've beaten the game, catching and fighting Pokemon is still worthwhile more so than just leveling up your Pokemon because you can still craft TMs and stuff. Are TMs single use again? I imagine so. If you've got to craft them, I can only imagine they are. I can only imagine they're back to single use. These Titan battles didn't look anywhere near as threatening as I thought they would. I mean, it's only level 27 Drifloon. It does 1 Icy Wind. And does like a quarter of its health. I just assumed these fights were going to be really difficult fights. I had hoped they'd be really difficult fights. That's really disappointing. Oh, you're disappointed that they're breakable TMs? I think it's okay. Again, it kind of makes it worthwhile to go out and craft them and stuff. Huh. Farigiraf. The long neck Pokemon. It's a design, isn't it? The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body as Farigiraf whips its long neck around to headbutt its enemies. It's still normal psychic. I mean, it's a butthead. Isn't it? It's a butthead. Maybe you battle a Titan multiple times and it gets harder and harder each time. That wouldn't be so bad. Cloth is still a weak mon and it's the first one. Well, theoretically, you could do any of them in any order, so... I don't follow the previews as I'm guessing everyone else here, but have they made it clear yet you can do all 4 paths? No. Theoretically, you should be able to do each one of them and intersperse between them as often as you like. I actually like Farigiraf's design. I don't hate it. I'm not going to lie, I did have this one spoiled for me quite early on. Which was a shame, but... oh well. Yeah, I don't... this, obviously, is something I begged for. Was to have more unisex hairstyles. Because let's face facts. That's probably the hair I'm going to go with. So the fact that I can have this regardless of my gender, big up. Well happy with that. I'm already a simp for Nimona. That's fair, Tom. Picnicking seems... yeah, that seems okay. I like the... like, obviously, they were always going to bring camping back. This idea of, like, playing with your Pokemon and stuff. That's pretty cool. So, I figured that cooking was going to be implemented in this. I thought you would be cooking with some stuff that you picked up off of Pokemon. I thought you'd, like, grab berries off them and stuff. But clearly, humans don't eat the same thing as Pokemon do. It would appear that human food is more accustomed to our own food. And mostly sandwiches. Which is fair enough. This is a bit of a gross animation, I'm not going to lie. This here. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, just... ugh. Not sure about that one, Chief. Not sure about that one. But love the idea that it gives you a bunch of stats and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's really cool that it gives you stats in the... Well, not stats, but it makes things more likely to occur. As I say, that's kind of Monster Hunter-esque. Alright, so you got textures there. You got textures there. Kind of got textures on the Goomy. It does really feel like some of them are more textured than others. The sandwich looks like something you'd find in a back alley subway. Wow. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon website. Let's go to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website. Go away, Bing. Nobody likes you. Lechonk with a ham sandwich? Ah, yeah. How about that? So, here we go. Farigiraf. Giraffe rig living in the Paldea region will evolve into this Pokemon. It's the long neck Pokemon, normal psychic. Cudchew? It's a new ability. Oh, its hood closes up. Oh, well, that's kind of cute. Turn the music down slightly. The head of its main body and the head of its tail combined. As a result of its evolution, the head of its main body and the head from its tail have become one. Both of Farigiraf's brains are connected through thick nerves, increasing its psychic energy, and it can emit psychic waves from the antennae on its head. It's always mindful of its surroundings, and while it can detect danger in an instant, there are times when its body cannot react as fast as its two brains can think. The head from its tail is equipped with for both offense and defense. The thick, sturdy head from its tail provides good defense for the head of the main body. When the head from its tail closes its mouth, Farigiraf... That's going to be so hard to get used to. Farigiraf whips its long neck around in an attack that deals brutal physical damage. The force of this attack is said to be able to pulverize stone and crush steel beams. I mean, giraffes do be mean, though, when they whip their head. I'll whip my head. Farigiraf's ability, Cudchew, is a new ability appearing for the first time in these titles. When a Pokemon with this ability eats a berry, it will eat one more time at the end of the next turn. It will eat it one more time at the end of the next turn. Okay. So it's like better than Cheek Pouch? Because Cheek Pouch just ups it, whereas this actually gives it to you twice? That could be really good, actually. That could be really good, depending on its moveset. Could be really good. Ability Armor Tail is another new ability appearing for the first time in these titles. It makes opposing Pokemon unable to use priority moves. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Alright, actually, I do quite like the design. Looking at it now, up close, I actually do quite like the design. And I love the fact that its face closes over its face. That's kind of cute. Alright, I like Farigiraf. It's a stupid name. Farigiraf. There are already abilities to do that? No, so you have Cheek Pouch, which allows you to get more out of your berry. Which was the one I was thinking of. Is there any new news? Have a picnic! Just have a picnic. You see new mon on the mini-map. Alright, let's check that out then. What do you reckon? 716. Let's have a looky. Let's have a looky, Lou. Oh, wow, okay. There is like... It's like a parrot, a mouse, and some kind of mushroom thing. Wow, good catch. Good catch. Is there anything else on the mini-map that we missed? So are they new Pokemon designs? I like the parrot. Not gonna lie, I do like the parrot. It's not Cinccino. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't look like Cinccino. Yeah, the Rookidee's behind it. Oh, you're right, it is the Rookidee behind it. I couldn't work out what that was. I hope you can actually go inside your buildings. Maybe. They're little white mice. Yeah, I can see that. They're just there. If I... Let's do this. Do, 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 do. So yeah, you've got a parrot, two little white micey things, and some kind of mushroom rock. That's cool. And as you say, that is Rookidee in the background, which A, means Corviknight's in here, which is great. Love a Corviknight. But also, I like the idea that you can see these on the minimap. That's very cool. That's very cool. Thank you very much for pointing that out to us. Appreciate you massively for that one. Right. Picnics. You can have picnics almost anywhere when out exploring the region's vast wildernesses. Picnics allow you to spend leisure time with your Pokemon, and you can change the designs of the tablecloth, cups, water bottles, and other picnic items to create an arrangement of your liking. You can, I probably won't. When you start a picnic, your party Pokemon, as well as the legendary Pokemon accompanying you, either Koraidon or Miraidon, will come out and gather around. So there you go. So that is implying that Koraidon and Miraidon are not part of your party. They are just accompanying you on this journey. So there is that. You can choose your favorite filters and take photos during picnics or while you're out exploring. Filters are a great way to add a trendy flair to your photos. Decide what the black and white, the crushed black and white. Decide what kind of sandwich you'll make. You can make all kinds of sandwiches at a picnic. Before you begin making your sandwich, you'll choose which filling and condiments you want to use, as well as a sandwich pick that'll help hold it all together. I'm falling apart today. Once you're ready, you'll arrange the ingredients on your bread, stacking them carefully. If you don't balance them properly, you might accidentally cause your ingredients to topple over or fall off the bread entirely. Arrange them skillfully, though, and you just might be a culinary masterpiece. Okay. So you pick what you want in there before you make the sandwich, and then it's kind of a mini game. So you can get, again, this is purely speculation here. You can pick the ingredients that will give you the results you're wanting, so the boosts in the overworld. But then you've got to stack it all up to get the best boost out of it. If stuff falls out, you're not getting the best boost. Interesting. These look bad. I mean... it's certainly... Yeah. Yeah. Miraidon and Koraidon were never going to be in your party from the start of the game. No, but now we've had it confirmed. Is this like camping in Sword and Shield? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. When your Pokemon eat sandwiches, not only will their HP be restored, but the meal may impact some effects that will come in handy on your adventure. Try making all sorts of sandwiches in all sorts of ways, mix ingredients to achieve unique flavors, try to create something visually striking, or simply use as many ingredients as possible and stack them as high as you can. Become great friends with lots of Pokemon. Oh, look at the sleeping animations that are back. All right, cool. So sleeping animations are back. I'm happy with that. Miraidon just sat there. It's like, I'm a good boy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm a good boy. Good boy, good boy. During a picnic, your Pokemon will spend their time as they please. You can speak to your Pokemon one-on-one or use toys to play with them, spend time together, and strengthen your bonds. When you have picnics with your Pokemon, you may also find a Pokemon egg. So, will it be a Pokemon egg of a Pokemon I have? Are my Pokemon just breeding off in the corner? What's happening? Is it just a random Pokemon egg that shows up? It's like, hey, I want to join in the picnic too. There's definitely going to be like a sub dex or a sandwich dex. Almost 100%. Pokemon always had food preferences? Yep. Give your Pokemon a good scrub. In these titles, having your Pokemon walk alongside you or battle can cause them to get grimy or dirty. Okay. By washing your Pokemon at a picnic, not only will they get them clean, but their HP will be restored and their bond with you will become stronger. Your Pokemon can get covered in mud from the roadside, snow from snowstorms, and sand from sandstorms. In addition to the weather phenomena of environmental factors like these, Pokemon may also get dirty from taking damage in battle. Scrub your Pokemon's soapy sponge, give them a good rinse with water, and shower them with appreciation for their hard work. I mean, cool. I really hope I don't have to do that all the time. Plus, Pokemon is now getting the Nintendogs treatment. Which, you know, how old is Nintendogs now? Picnics become even livelier when playing with friends. You can also enjoy picnics with friends while playing together through the Union Circle. Simply approach another player's picnic while you're playing together with friends to have you and your Pokemon join. You can take a group photo or make sandwiches together with up to 3 other friends, making a picnic of even livelier occasion. You may even find a Pokemon egg while you and your friends' Pokemon are playing together. So is this breeding? Is this the new... I'm so confused. But nothing new there. In order to have a picnic with other players via the internet or local communication, you may need to have the latest version of the game installed, a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that all makes sense. Okay. So, make the perfect profile. No. This looks like the more interesting one. Or is this just the video we just watched? Okay. Let's make the perfect profile. It was probably my favorite DS game, if I'm honest. If they remove the daycare, I'll be upset. I mean, it seems a little bit more random if this is the breeding. I don't think this will be the breeding. Surely not. Surely not. The profile app is where you can see what you've achieved during your adventures, such as how many badges you've gathered, how far along you are with completing the Pokedex, and even the number of sandwich recipes you've discovered. Oh, right, it's all in one place. You don't get a separate sandwich dex. It also shows the Pokemon you've currently traveling with, and you can set up a profile picture using just the right combination of outfits, hairstyles, poses, and filters as well. Try making a profile that's uniquely you. By selecting hide info from your adventure records, you can view your profile photo in its entirety. Okay. So it's an updated League Trainer card. And... here we go. The TM thing. This is big. Introducing the Technical Machine, a handy device that makes TMs. The Technical Machine? The Technical Machine. Huh. A TM is a tool that allows Pokemon to learn new moves. In these titles, there is a piece of equipment installed in every Pokemon Center called the TM Machine, which allows trainers to make their own TMs. TMs can be made using League points, so you have to take part in the gym battles if you want to get TMs. Okay. And materials dropped by wild Pokemon after battle. League points can be attained as you advance the story or by trading in materials from Pokemon. Find moves. That spooks me. League points can be obtained as you advance the story. Huh. Because league points or trading Pokemon drops for LP. Right, hang on. Let's read through it. Find moves you want your Pokemon to learn at that TM machine and try making a TM. The selection of TMs available for you to make grows as you continue your adventure. A single TM can only be used once. Good confirmation. But if you have enough league points and the right materials for Pokemon, you can make as many as you like using the TM machine. Think carefully about what moves you want to have your Pokemon learn to expand your strategical arsenal. Yeah, it does sound like something you're going to get for taking part. Right, so let me clarify what it is that's worrying me. League points can be attained by as you advance the story. So does that mean, although you can go on whatever path you want, the league is still the one that progresses the story? Because that's a shame. I'm really worried about that. Says get by story or killing Pokemon and let's go and selling drops. Where does it say that? Oh. Or by trading in materials from Pokemon. No, it doesn't say that. As you advance the story. Right. Yes, you can get lead points by trading in materials. I don't know. For beating gyms and star challenges, but then you can get stuff in trade if you're league points from the Titans. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I know you can get them by trading in Pokemon materials, which you can get by, like, doing stuff. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But league points can be attained as you advance the story. Why would defeating Titans give you league points? I don't know. I hope I'm wrong on that. I sincerely hope I'm wrong on that. I hope I'm reading too much into that. Okay. Interesting. Is there anything new in here? Not really by the looks of it. Characters. We didn't meet any new characters. So, not the biggest reveal, really. I mean, what? We got picnics, TM machines. And profiles. And the rest of it was just kind of showing us what we already knew. Oh, and Farigiraf. It's kind of a nothing trailer. I'm sorry if I feel a little bit down about this, but it's kind of a nothing trailer. I don't know. I don't know. I still don't think these battles look all that great. Like, what I'd have loved to see is, like, the trainer running around back here. But that doesn't appear to be the case. And this is another thing I'll say as well. This area looks massive. Where's the one that really struck me? You know, this looks huge. There looks like so much space and nothing in it. There is nothing in it. And That worries me. At this point, right, I wanted to see not this one Litleo standing here, but like a Incineroar and its kittens. You know what I mean? It just... And I feel like they're holding back. I feel like this can't be it. But if this ain't it, stop showing me this. Like, does that make sense? Because we wander around these mountains for a while and see nothing. Which isn't... It's not a good selling... it's not a good selling point. These battles, again, doesn't worry me because they look fun. They look fun enough. What I had hoped that the fact that there was 2 Pokemon here implied that you came in with your friends. Yo, we're getting a Player Zero raid. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining us today. What did you think of the trailer, mate? I really don't think they want to have all the Pokemon in the background because they don't want to show all the Pokemon available in the game yet. Just my thoughts. Yeah, that's fine. But again, we go back to that early trailer where you have sort of the Growlithe and the Arcanine all roaming around together. I just want to see that in the wild. Welcome in, Poogie. Thank you very much for joining us. Glad you could be here today. What did you think of the trailer, Zero? So we got to see that all again. TM machines. All right, what does Arvin actually say? Does he say anything interesting? Hey, so from what I can gather... Stop it. So from what I can gather, Stunning Cliff Titan lurks somewhere in the rocky area. I had a look around, but I couldn't find any traces of it. See, I thought it was a case of you were looking for something and then the Titans attacked you. But it now looks like you're going after the Titans. Do the Titans... Ah, Duck Derek raid! Welcome in, Kyle. Welcome in. Totally not Jared. Welcome in, Derek. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining us today. Kai Chiro, thank you very much for joining us. Carmone, I apologize if I pronounced any of those names incorrectly. I liked it a lot. Was trash talking Giraffe Rig and then saw it got an evolution. I am obsessed with Farigiraf. It's won me over. It has won me over. I do like Farigiraf a little bit. Guys, if you don't know me, my name's Captain Fidget. We do lots and lots of Nintendo content over here. The vast majority of it being Pokemon on Task. Sounds like something you'd be interested in. Do consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you are just passing through, that's fine too. But hit that like button on the way out. Appreciates each and every one of you. The fact that Jigglypuff can terastalize in the overworld, that's kind of cool. See, is Jigglypuff not furry? Is it not fluffy? Where's the texture on Jigglypuff? Yeah, glad to hear it, Rocky. I don't... We're a month away. We're literally a month away. Is it going to be textured or isn't it? Jigglypuff was never fluffy? You, sir, have not seen Detective Pikachu. What do you think that little quiff is on the front of its head? Of course it's fluffy. I don't know. I like the textures on cloth, though. See? So you've got like this, where you've got the Venonats in the background. But then you've got the follow-up shot. No, where are you? I've lost it. I've completely lost it. Just in general. Just lost my mind. I don't know. As you say, they might have removed the Pokemon in the background not to reveal stuff, but it looks empty currently. And it's not a great look. The sandwiches. Okay. I will have both. At least Wooper regional form. That's true. The Wooper regional form does look great. Yeah, so at the same time, not a whole lot revealed. But also way more than people were expecting. And more than most people will know. Grafaiai riding Farigiraf. Oh god, that's just so hard to say. Can't wait to see this parrot Pokemon. Really hyped about the parrot Pokemon. Yeah. Kind of a mild... I hate... it's got like rolls on its back. Why is it every time I look at Fido, I hate it more? Love this. Yeah. Mixed views on this one at the moment. Very, very mixed views on this. Obviously, I'm still looking forward to the game. That kind of goes without saying.
Diddly diddly do.
But I hope they're holding back. But at the same time, hold back a little less. Is what I'd like at this point. Just show me the game. Show me what the game looks like. Show me, like, that was supposed to be a gameplay trailer. And I still got to sit here and hope that that's not what the gameplay looks like. I reserve judgment until I play, but had hoped for more. Yeah. Yeah, I think that covers it quite nicely. I love Fido. It's ugly cute. No, Fido's the worst. You can see Wild Pokemon Venonat in the background as well. Yes, you can. Rewind to the beginning of the Venonat fight. Oh, can you see Wild Pokemon while the Venonat's fighting? Can you? Oh, okay. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Again, I don't know if they're going to join in, which would make it even cooler, and there's something that Legends Arceus had. Even one of your 5 specific things is granted. That's fair. That is fair. I was ready for Middle Evos. No, I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think we're going to get that for a little while yet, if at all. What do I think of Mila? I think Mila's great. I love the design. It's the balloon Pokemon? I know. Right, I'm gonna do this real quick because y'all are out here. Jigglypuff. Detective Pikachu. Come at me like, it's the balloon Pokemon. You clearly don't know that. I'm aware. 'Tis be a fluffy boy. 'Tis be fluffy. Where's my fluffiness? I demands it. Giveth me my fluffy boy, or else. Right. And on that note, we're going to go raid out. We're going to go raid Beacon and Nick because we love raiding Nick when we do these. Control C. So, with the hashtag FidgetFamRaid. Because well, not that I don't have any more to say on it, but I need to condense my thoughts for the podcast. So we're going to go raid out. We're going to go raid Nick. Oh, absolutely awesome human being. I do have to wonder how smooth... Would weird having a smooth IRL one? Yep. True that. All right. That is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me again on the next one. But until then, look after yourself. Oh, and we'll catch you later.